Hi, everybody. Jeff Knox, broker and owner of the Dallas Real Estate Store, here to show you yet another report you can get free on our website. And we're going to start here in the Frisco one, and that's what we're going to talk about is this Frisco report. This report, is a report card on Frisco ISD and the community. And as we say here, it's the do not miss report for parents, and that's absolutely true. If your child's education is one of the most important factors of buying a home, which I hear over and over again from parents that it is, they want a great school district when they're spending their money and buying a home, then this is absolutely a report that you don't want to miss, and it's totally free. So once you click on this, or the link below, there will be a video there soon, but the link below that video, it's going to take you to this page, and it's going to show you that the free Frisco, Texas community and school reports from our website. Uh, Again, if your child or children's education is a factor in purchasing of a home, these are absolutely must-read reports for serious home buyers. Do not shop for your Frisco home until you've read this report. And that is true. Don't make any offers until you've read the education report. It tells you exactly how well students within the district and each individual school are doing as compared to other students in other areas of the state of Texas. Most of these reports are over 80 pages of information, and they've got reviews and scores from experts. Here it says over 80 pages of facts, scores, and ratings from the highest authorities in the state of Texas, and that's absolutely true. With this school report, you'll also receive a detailed community report on Frisco. It's going to have crime stats, renters versus owners, locations of Frisco amenities on the map, restaurants, police station, public services, shopping, and more. And the best thing is these reports will be emailed directly to your email address within minutes, 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, 365 days a year at no cost and no future obligation. Now, the reason we give these reports away, there are a couple of reasons. First off, we really like for our buyers and sellers to have this information ahead of time. It saves on our time and effort. It also makes for a more educated buyer. A lot of times buyers and sellers are looking for homes in specific areas, and when they get these reports, they can pick out schools and say, Jeff, I want to see a home near a certain school because my child is of that age and I want them to go to this certain school. So it really saves a lot of time. We narrow that down immediately and we know exactly where we're headed. So let me show you a sample report here, and this is a sample report of what you're going to get. Now, this one here is talking about Frisco ISD, as you can see. It's talking about grade 3 right here. Now, in the sample report, we only show you grade 3. We do want you to go ahead and order the full report. Again, it's free. You get it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. One of the greatest things is not only is it free, it also comes to you within minutes. You don't have to wait for us to reply. Okay, we've set up all these for better customer service to be an auto reply. It will automatically reply to your email 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. At noon, at 8 p.m., at 2 a.m. Doesn't matter when you order these reports, they come to you. Usually within 1 or 2 minutes, you'll have the report in your email. If you don't, be sure and check your spam box because these are, again, set up as automatic reports. They will come from a Gmail address, dallasrealestatestore@gmail.com, but you will have access to this report. So take a look here. It's going to break it down by students. It's going to break it down by race. It also breaks it down by gender. You can look here. Again, here's race, gender, but it's going to tell you exactly in grade 3 how the state of Texas, right here, is performing versus Frisco ISD. Now, Frisco ISD is one of the more popular school districts within the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's garnered the reputation of being one of the better school districts. And from what you can see, obviously, against these numbers, Frisco seems to be higher almost every single time. So it's a well-earned reputation. But again, I'm just using Frisco as an example for this one because you're obviously on the Frisco page. So you can get this free report 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Now, let me show you the community report that comes along with it. And this, again, is a sample. Here's your table of contents. Okay, this data is directly from our Realtor MLS. It's not from Zillow. It's not from Trulia. It's not from anything like that. This is directly from our Realtor MLS and programs that only realtors have access. And it's going to show you the population versus the rest of the state of Texas, population density, median household income, total dwelling units, median home price. Obviously, Frisco is one of the better communities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and so it's got a $315,000 median home price, whereas the rest of the state's 159. It's going to show you different things, the population in the community. Breaks it down into actual age distribution. So you can see right here 0 through 9, 10 through 14, 15 through 19. Those are really high numbers, and then of course you have 40 through 49. Now what that tells me with the distribution this way, lots of children, lots of people parent age. Okay, so you're going to have a very family friendly community. One of the things I did want to point out about this community though, this thing's updated all the time. I like these crime statistics. All right, this is a place where you can really see what crime is doing in the city of Frisco. Okay, this is updated all the time, and this comes in tandem with the school reports. So these are probably two really do not miss reports if you really want to buy a home in Frisco, or Frisco is a place that you're really thinking about. Now, as a bonus, so that you don't have to register more than once, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the comparative market analysis, which is the sales history report. And if you have not watched that video or ordered the sales history, let me show you a little bit about it. This is something that these first 2 pages are things that go directly to my agents who work for the company. They know what these things are because I get them all the time, but you can explore these. You know, here's the most recent quarterly market sales report. I'm sending a realtor copy to each of you via email. These really are realtor copies. What you're looking at here is a full sample printout. Now this one only goes up to 169,000. Okay, it says page of one of 4, but that's not really true. You have to break these down in order to get good copies, and you can only do certain price increments at a time. But this is probably page 1 of 20 to 25 pages in this report. The report will go all the way up to however high the a home sold for in a certain city. And I think last quarter it was up to 2 or 3 million in Frisco. So again, probably page 1 of about 25 different pages. And what this is going to show you quickly, address, city, obviously these are all Frisco, bedroom, bathroom, garage, carport, total parking, square footage, acreage of the lot, the year it was built, did it have a pool, how many days did it stay on the market before it sold, the list price, the original list price, sales price versus the percentage of list price. Okay, this one sold for 27% over the list price, so 127% of the list price. Sold date 7/26/13. Again, this sample report runs from July 1st of 13 through September 30th of 13. So the last sales quarter, third quarter of 2013. It's going to tell you the price per square foot. If your neighbor or house down the street, you're wondering what they got, well, take the total number of square feet that you're going to find over here, multiply it by the price per square foot, and that gives you the sales price. And of course, that's the sales price. Now, let me just interject. I don't know of one other site where you can find this report today, much less than minutes or seconds can you receive this report. And you're never going to find this type of report on your own without doing a ton of research. I mean, it may take you a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month to compile this type of data on your own. Okay, you can get this report within minutes, and it's the full sales report for the last quarter for the city of Frisco. I don't know of one report that's going to help you as a buyer or seller more in the very beginning than to see what every single thing around you or within the city of Frisco sold for. Now, if you're one of our clients, we can certainly narrow this down. Again, remember I told you this is probably 25 pages long. We can narrow it down into a page or two within your certain area. We do that for clients who are helping sell their home or buy a home. But we can narrow it down to having only comps in a certain area and only comps at a certain price, only comps with certain square footage, and only comps with certain bedrooms and bathrooms. So we can certainly narrow this down, but again, this is an overall view, comparative market analysis for the entire city of Frisco for the third quarter of 2013, and this really truly is a realtor copy. So anyway, I'm going to throw all these reports in. You get them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, totally free. Completely free. All you have to do is register, and you'll get them in your email. You'll get them in your email within minutes. So, if you have any further questions or want to see a better market report or a different comps report on a certain specific area or neighborhood, let us know. Call us at 972-342-0000, 972-342-0000. Thanks. This is Jeff Knox, broker and owner of the Dallas Real Estate Store.